caterpillar are coming from, because the valley there were a huge bush forest. So in the valley, there where the caterpillar coming from. No one have gone there to see what have been the cause for the caterpillar to leave from where they were to enter into the town. When I spoke with the town chief, Hilton Kiadi, he said that this is the first of its kind for caterpillar to troop in the town like that. No, this is the first of its kind to happen in Patton. Or what the town chief told me that he immediately consulted he gave a call to the sub chief of his area, which is Vernon Wilson. And Vernon Wilson told him that he was going to the
I just want to tell the men something today, so you can understand why women stand for women. None of us here will benefit personally if Madam Edith Bungalow were wins this election. We are not putting money in any of our pocket. But I'm going to tell you why we are supporting her, why we are standing for women. We are doing it for our son, our husband, before we even talk about our daughters. You may say, but why? How? How are we women doing anything for the men? Let me tell you why, not for us. For you. Every statistic, every study, if you look at countries in Africa, some of the most well-led countries, the richest countries, the countries with the best governance structures are countries where women are leading or women have equal say as men. So you see what we're doing not for us. We will not benefit personally, that our sons will benefit, our daughters will benefit, our husbands will benefit, our uncles will benefit. So men, we are doing it for you all too. We do not want to hear anymore. There is no longer a gender divide. It is time to close the gender divide. It is time for the men to understand that it's not for us. Edith, not Madam Edith. It's not putting money in anybody's pocket. But when we as Liberians decide we're ready to move forward, we are ready to be on par with Ghana, with Sierra Leone, with Rwanda, with Kenya. When Liberians are ready to see a change, we will know that it's the women side by side that we will move forward. So men, that message, I hope it resonates with you.
I desire to organize a stop taking retreat. And this retreat will actually focus on, since we presented the law or the plan to the country, what has happened. And the focus of this retreat will be more a defining movement for Liberia. The AARD was launched, taking into consideration resource mobilization from the extended partners, from domestic revenue, and also from the donor community in the private sector. Let's all of us work together as partners. Not only the donor community, most of our funding in the past development implementation are always focused on donor aid. For this trip, we are trying to see how best to deepen our engagement with the private sector, how best to increase our domestic resources mobilization. So therefore, tomorrow we'll call a strengthening partnership with our donor community. Stakeholders to be at this retreat will be the UN community, the diplomatic corps in Monrovia, the private sector, the civil society, and most importantly, this meeting will be
the one that I can take for, like, I read it in draw. That's fucking that.
Enjoy fucking that. Why you can really enjoy it?
Well, small spark in that. I can tell that one time. But Def can come to me. Def can always be in England.
And where's that gonna be?
He can be in England. He enter in Spain. He get almost 3,500 he will be in Spain. He enter in England. He get almost 1,500 he will be in England. The time again, one for him to come to me. He can come to me at that time.
So you think God's saving you to become someone for tomorrow?
God saving me. God want for me to become someone tomorrow. That's the reason they didn't give me time. But we and my friend human being, they don't want to give me time. They want to use future power. They want to use that kind of emergency. Change it.
So I want you to please listen to me again.
I listen to you talking.
Leave the drugs business, it's not good.
I live in there, I'm pushing that file, and I'm pushing transformation file for me to leave it. But I can't leave it in one day time. I'm not allowed to.
So how long will it take?
About 5 to 6 years.
Why that long? It's too long.
Tell me, when I can stop it. Tomorrow, you can't give me a job, I'm going to do. Why would I come outside? What day I'm making money?
Okay. So I will ask you now. If I put you somewhere, you'll be working, I'll be paying you. You enter the job again, you will leave your system, right?
I will leave my system. Job permission, what day I'll be working, I'll be doing different things. I don't get time for me to come outside, for me to go in ghetto. You know what I ready later? Go in ghetto, like what ready heading here? Because wasting my time, get to once or this one I'll be doing 17. But taking it smoking, and I'll be heading you. Because I'm a new back. I haven't plenty of people in my family that have a labor.
If our young person was doing it, Sanakawa were going to scare them with cartel that nothing inside. I ain't get nothing inside. No power, no traditional power inside, nothing. Any traditional chief that gets smartphone and roll it watch.
Says I think you said
Right. Any traditional chief, as in the sense of soul and body and traditional chief, that
who has that?
Zanakawa. That papa is smart and he just usually job we are in his own. That man that no traditional man. Zanakawa.
Say they got to take it easy.
Hey, please, I'm speaking as senator. That man is greedy. He's unprincipled. He using these people in the name of traditional chief. He get no power behind him. He have power behind him. When miracle gonna win. He can even make a web win in district number 2 in Grandmaster Canada. He didn't want to get major we are win.
But in card today, I was coming. Somebody say I'm using Earth Constitution card. I will not talk through and I will cancel blah blah blah. I say what they bought talking in. I know. When they say tradition, putting you tell a book man and human being. When people who supposed to do the way they in the bush, the same way they treat you, that the same way I supposed to treat. I can go America, I can go Nigeria, I can go over. Where I will want to go there. Traditional leader, I'm on court on stage. We can't wear that. So we are done now. Ask me, I say you got to provide one car, two motorbike for my people. Party. So we are not hesitate. I go in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's another day in Liberia. And of course, it's kind of sunny day, right? No more rain. Somebody said we will stay for.
African soldiers who fought for freedom. I want to salute.
Be willing to be a beginner every single morning. Abandon anything about your life and habits that might be holding you back. Learn to create your own opportunities. How you climb a mountain is more important than reaching the top. Do the best you can until you know better. Someday is not a day of the week. What we fear doing most is usually what we most need to do. Do or do not, there is no try. There is virtue in work and there is virtue in rest. Use both and overlook neither. You have to fall 7 times. You have to identify the essential and eliminate the rest. Don't lament so much about how your career is going to turn out. You don't have a career, you have a life. Your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. You are a leader. What a way to say good morning, a pleasant welcome to the Thursday edition of the program, The Blaze, on Blaze 90.7 on this beautiful Thursday morning. Of course, today is a sunny day. Well, for the past 3 days now, sun has just been shining here. So we say that we are almost into the dry season. So yes, September has not ended. By next Yeah, we have to need something. Something will be going away. So again, we say good morning. My name is Alexander Zesko. Day breaks different in Liberia. Anything is possible. I'm here this morning. I'm going to be joined by Stephen Talu, and together we're going to be driving through straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. Uh, some of the updates, some of the things that came out yesterday, and some that will be coming up today, and all of that. Google information for you this morning, and then we'll have something to discuss. Schools open. Parents have funded. They are trying by all means to send their children to school because they know that school is good. When you send your children to school, they will take it of you tomorrow. Yes, so it's good for us to send our children to school. No matter you send your children to school, fine. Out of cross rocks, send your children to school, you're gonna benefit. Be strong. Be that person. You want to use to do your transaction. It's number one, right there. You celebrate that is many times you let your mobile money. And today is $10,000. Yesterday morning, we were able to give $5,000 LD times two, which was 10,000. We give to one Morris that won on the show yesterday, $10,000. So we want to give another $10,000 on the show this morning. Who is that lucky person? Who is that God blessed child? Who is that lucky person that's going to win this $10,000 this morning? Stevie, good morning.
Good morning, Alex. And we say good morning once more to all of our many listeners. We back to give some sensitive information for the country so that through your hearing, you let a calculator, you can analyze your own movement as you go about your normal movement in the day. But I'm happy to be here this morning.
Of course, we are happy because we have live in us this morning.
Yeah.
Others are wishing to see this day, but they are no more. Of course, you were lecturing with someone yesterday, and that person is no more. It's kind of painful, but when you see yourself alive, you just have to give the glory to
And Alex, I don't know what's happening nowadays. Younger people go ahead as compared to the older ones.
Yes.
So is it the change of the third world generation?
Yeah, sometimes the life you live too.
Yeah,
can be
you
because,
present yourself.
So, to our update, a detailed investigation by the Liberia investigator has uncovered multiple claims of corruption at the Forestry Development Authority with top leaders, including Managing Director Rudolph Merap, Deputy Managing Director for Administration and Finance Victor W. Kwese, and Deputy Managing Director Gertrude Kovayan Yali, alleged complicit in questionable dealings. Employees assigned to the Legality Verification Department accused FTA management of refusing to pay them monthly allowances of $300 each. So according to aggrieved workers, management has provided no explanation for why the payment stopped. even though they continue to work in forests, some of which they described as life-threatening zones. Yeah, only the ones we enjoy this country as well. Allowance is there. It's part of the budget for it.
Yeah. And
The salary is not even much, so at least allowance will build up the account.
only they alone got family members.
Yeah, so the worker said we are not receiving our money. When the SGS was in charge, we received the amount of 300 each, regularly paid at the end of every month. But it declined during the era of C. Mark Doyen to about $200. You see, although irregularly. Today, under Rule of Merab and his deputies, we are no longer receiving the money. Even though Sima Doyen reduced it, but it was coming. Even though it was also coming regularly too, but it was coming. But the new managing director now, nothing at all is coming.
For the other one, it used to be coming, but they want to change.
And the Labrador Revenue Authority continues to allocate $1,469,310 annually to the FDA for the LVD Chain of Custody project meant to facilitate socio-economic development. However, FDA has allegedly diverted the funding to other priorities with little or no accountability. That one are just their own stuff. So the FDA director now said that in January 2025, the LVD money is used at management's direction or discretion. Okay. But he failed to provide documents to support the claim. In the same month, the RA insisted the money was strictly for the LVD. Employees are now calling on the RA to commission an audit. Yeah, it'd be necessary. Is that auditing the people too soon?
But the thing about it, after all of the other reports, nobody even gets what's the result of it. So it has become something that people do because no punitive measure, no good reports. The project go unpunished and it remains in silent. So I don't know.
So then conduct that audit. It'll be necessary.
The GSC by there to do it.
So the Joint Security Forces, we are told that they have arrested, they have seized a slew of banned substances from the illegal occupants in the Sapo National Park, dismantling a major decades-long illicit drug hub.
Yeah.
Wow. So last month, soldiers, police, anti-drug agents, border officers, and forest rangers deployed at Camp America, one of the 13 known illegal settlements in the park. So far, some 2,000 people have been removed from the area, with them an array of drugs from occupants. Wow.
It will do not easy, but it try.
So the park's manager said, this place is a lawless ground where people are getting drunk with harmful drugs in the camps. We also heard stories about people getting intoxicated and a few death cases relating to harmful drugs in a camp. Wow. So several grams of heroin, commonly called Italian white or tar, were seized by Joint Security Forces in the Sapo National Park in August. There you go. Anyway. Bill Peters, a senior student at the Topman National Institute of Medical Arts and self-start whistleblower on alleged medical malpractice, has been arrested again, this time on charges that mirror accusations first brought against him in 2024. Or may I say there's corruption in the team. You don't want to go. Yeah, I'm gonna manage. The one for the mayor do so. So, leading justice advocates are urging the government of President Boakai to make the creation of a war and economic crimes court its top priority and remove the proposed anti-corruption court from the mandate of the Office of the War and Economic Crimes Court. Okay. So they don't want for they want to focus, they want for the government to focus on the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Code
Yeah, but
instead of
Ellis,
the Anti-Corruption Code.
yeah, but the thing has already been passed into law. I don't know what is the implementation.
By 2026 will be the code will be established. That's why we are told. So the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning finally has disbursed amount of $550,000 to the University of Liberia to settle outstanding arrears, vacational school semester, and renovation of their unkempt bathrooms to ensure the start of the academic year 2024-2025. Yeah. So you all go to school now because money has been made available.
Whether they will have it done.
So yeah, allocation submitted by the U administration, $251,000 in that money was intended for settling salary arrears owed to adjunct faculty from the first semester of academic year 2024-2025. Then $199,000 for partially settled outstanding arrears from the vacation school semester, while $100,000 will finalize the renovation of bathroom facilities on the university's campuses. I shouldn't pull in your pocket again.
And number thing, if people want to do it, they can punish them. So other people can't do their own too.
Put in your pocket will cost you. Assuming they say they will handcuff, they arrest Aji Komo and put in handcuff the way they did at Brigadier Chairman. The Rural Universities and Colleges Faculty Association of Liberia has announced the commencement of an indefinite nationwide economic strike action beginning September 24, 2025, citing persistent salary disparities and poor working conditions at rural public institutions. Here you go. Yeah. We just settled in Universal Liberia on there. Yeah, all of people to come here. I'm imploring so.
This is settle good.
Holding there. Wow. So authorities of the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency in Magby County have arrested a man following the discovery and seizure of 45 kilograms of compressed marijuana with a street value estimated at $3,420 United States dollars, or in LD $649,800. Yeah. Huh? And the guy young.
Yeah.
The man pass so a compressive good.
Meeting a good.
Yeah. And this happened yesterday. Yeah, happened yesterday in Lower Maggie County. Around the Dwazon Rock Crusher community. Then go sit down there. The children will be going there buying for him. 46-year-old man. He is one Cream Abbas Brown. That's his name. And the operation was led by the officer in charge, Ellis S. Flomo from Maggie. Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. So, Stephen, we are here again, and we want to update the public about J. Bryant McGill, the deputy minister that allegedly raped the 14-year-old girl. And then we'll talk about something different because this is Thursday anyway.
Yeah.
So the latest information is that the president has suspended Brian McGill, the deputy minister for youth development at the Ministry of Youth and Sports, following serious allegations linking him to the rape of a 14-year-old girl. You know, sometimes when we saying these things, people can just feel that nobody's listening. We are beyond this or now that the president, it has reached the president. Now the president has suspended this man until the investigation is concluded. Until the investigation is concluded. Mind you, when this current president suspends you, just be praying to God So they can't be there for near permit to come behind you. So Brian McGill has been suspended until the investigation is concluded. Now, yesterday, IG Gregory Kuma,
You may surprise me.
yes, he asked
DNA.
the US Embassy to help conduct DNA tests in its investigation of Deputy Youth and Sports Minister McGill, Bryant McGill, and also petitioned the court for a warrant to examine McGill's phone records to determine if he communicated with the alleged survivor. The IG confirmed that the child had been violated, prompting public outrage, but stressed investigators have not established whether McGill was directly responsible. We say we are committed to a thorough, impartial investigation and call the public to remain patient as forensic evidence is gathered. So, women's rights groups and some government officials have condemned the alleged assault, demanding swift justice given McGill's senior government position. The Como said investigators have already interviewed the victim, McGill, and family members. McGill has not been arrested but is cooperating with authorities. Why McGill has not been arrested? That's why we just want this to be settled straight, right? We say if you were somebody from Sodin Wayne, that person will be in jail.
Mm-hmm. Why investigation?
Why investigation? Yeah. What as he in jail when time to do investigation, to ask him for some questions, they will bring him from in jail. After that, they put him back. But I reached to the point where McGill is in government, and no one and the police is delaying. The only thing they told us, McGill is cooperating with authorities. So as a reason, he has not been arrested. And we are watching. We want to see no one will come. Once the person will be cooperating, that person should be going to a house and be going there. Nobody should arrest. So this time around,
So
if you are accused of a rape now, if you are accused of rape, police can't arrest you again.
It has come to the level where people will start considering cooperation, which is not even law, because as information has it, if it is reported, especially on statutory rape, the first thing is you be behind bar while investigation outside is ongoing. And now the public outcry made today for the president to come up with this, immediate suspension. Well, I don't know how to call that one immediate because
So-
almost belated, like for me, I feel.
No, the thing is, being a president is not just like community chairman.
No, you control the
So,
50 counties.
There are channels they have to go through. The president's office always the last to take a decision. So information will not just come. The president hear that your government official do this, then just rush with it. No.
I agree, Ellis. But now listen to the RGs on the
Now the
comments.
RG now.
To where it's supposed to start from, making belated comments.
The RG now is telling people now that if somebody is accused of rape, the police will never arrest you once you cooperate.
Once you cooperate.
That's just the simple terms that RG is telling us. Because Brian is cooperating.
Ignoring the definition of the criminal procedure
So
that starts from the police.
If Peter is accused tomorrow, Peter is not in government, Peter is not somebody that's worthy, but then
and he cooperate.
He's cooperating. Man, I can't man. But he accused of rape. You don't have to arrest Peter again because Peter is cooperating. That's what the RG is telling us. The RG says McGill is cooperating, so no need for us to arrest him. There's no need for him to be arrested. So we understand, that's clear. So anybody that'll be accused of rape tomorrow, RG will not go there to arrest. RG will not send anybody there to arrest because that person
You cooperated.
is cooperating.
The mayor has changed the law by your own point of view.
Yeah, so that's it. That's why the police saw yesterday. So Maggie is cooperating fine, and the president finally has the way the president has suspended McGill. It means that McGill has no government job now. So McGill is a free man now that can be arrested. If because he was in position and you are waiting for the president to do the suspension, now the president has done a suspension.
A very clear now. So you just go about do what the criminal procedure law says with respect to.
When a man handcuffed in public and of course in front of the press, maybe on camera, sell out all record to just as you can do with others. But you say that you say Maggie is cooperating.
Well, maybe requesting American embassy for DNA. After the hospital reported that there was an attempt, molestation of the child. The
he himself confirmed that
he himself confirmed, but then they want to asking for DNA.
Yeah, so they want to ascertain as to whether it was McGill. Now the report confirms that he himself confirmed that this girl was tampered with. Fine. But they want to know whether it is McGill that indeed tampered with this girl.
What you still doubting now?
So when you tamper with this, when you tamper with the DNA test too, then you'll be prolonging the particular thing because you'll be getting. So the whole world and the whole country is looking at the RG and his group. Yeah. So that is that. And another thing I want us to look at this morning is that Stephen, there's something I observed yesterday.
Okay.
We have people that claim to live in the city. They will go in the interior. They have their children here.
Mm-hmm.
Their children going to school. But they will go in the interior because the people in the interior too, they want for their children to get better education and all of that.
So that the girl will come to the nation's capital.
Say, oh, carry my daughter, or carry my son. And then when they bring that child in a house, instead of sending that child to school, the purpose of which he or she came to Monrovia.
Yeah, and what you told the parents that you're bringing it for school in Monrovia.
That child now will be the one
doing everything in the house.
Doing the housework, drawing water for that person's children to wake up in the morning to take back go to school. But sometimes even go in the street to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And then
for the didi
bread. When food is available, the children will eat. The next morning they'll go to school. And then a same child will still be in the house. This is something I experienced yesterday. I was like, why this guy is not going to school? He said, oh, they just brought me from interior. I said, oh, go to school, but they want she not register all children, but me, they didn't register me.
So why you put the parents on the impression that she's coming to go to school?
The unfortunate thing said there, when the parents call, he said, oh yeah, she's not here, she's going to school. While the girl is behind the house washing dishes. Why her children going to school already? So people should be very careful who to entrust their children with. Because coming to Monrovia with your children in the name of sending them to school, some of them can do better, some of them can do well. Yes, I must admit, some of them can really do well. They can take care of people's children when they bring them. But some are very heartless. Very, very heartless. You put the parents under the impression of bringing their children to Monrovia to send them to school. But because you don't have anyone to do the house chores, your children going to school, only your one leave to the house. So you brought the people children or the people daughter to be with you in the house, to be doing the house chores while your children going to school. Is that the reason you brought the people children for? Is that a reason? So I just thought of bringing this to. In fact, you as a man, fortunate. Don't be that kind of person that you'll be living and be calling your children fatherless. Must the courage to shoulder the responsibilities of your children. Yes, we know that job business is hard, but you just need to do something. You just need to do something for your children. Everybody is hustling, no matter what the situation. Everybody is one way or the other hustling. Just to make sure that the children will not stand for other people's food. For them to even be insulted. Oh, you get it from here, your mind, partner, yeah, found food for you. These are things that are happening.
And Alice, you just saw maybe only one family, especially with the lady you spoke with, but you get to know that most of the things are happening almost everywhere in Monrovia. Where sometimes some other comes from the up in where you make a show, you telling the people that yes, indeed, I'm carrying this your daughter or your son to go to school. Then for each time they call you, you are alleging that the person is at school, whereas the person is still in the house working. After they work for your children or in the morning, they left and went to school. Now, why are we doing these things to our own people, especially who and you are the same family? Whether it is extended family or close relatives, why are you doing it? Why you put people on an impression like yes? We know the economic situation in the
And
country is
sometimes
not easy.
they will pretend as if everything is okay with this child.
Yeah.
Sometimes they will do video call and then they will just put a kind of fake chicken towel on the food.
Yeah.
They say, oh, the woman enjoying you, see your food.
You see the woman getting fat?
And then please try to visit your children. Whenever you give them to people, once you know the place, go there unknown to them. Especially go there during school days. The Monday, the Tuesday, Wednesday, just school days. Don't go there holidays. Don't go there weekend. And when you enter in the building, in the house, just watch. And when you enter, tell the dog go bring a cover. Let me see what I know you've been writing.
You create the situation because
sometimes when the children, when they see their parents coming out, when they will just start crying to show to. Why must we be wicked at this? Now, I saw news yesterday that I know the deputy director of police for at MCC. He was even though the court has ruled for persistent non-support, but then he has refused to pay to take care of the charge.
And the men are working men.
Yeah, men are working men. So you these people, they can be married and then be coming to you with lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh, born for me. Some of them, they married, they have you as girlfriend, and then they tell you not to get a boyfriend. And they are not going to marry you as well.
And these are people who can be very jealous over you.
And in fact, they can be very concerned to for them to go home before it gets late. Because they have family home. But you agree, when you born a child now, they will be single mother struggling under those children or this child. Many of our people, they are single mothers today, struggling, sending their children to school. Some of them get 2-3 children. No father run away. Father follow another woman, you ran away. or father is married, but you're born with the children, but they go home, ran away too. It's not possible that the woman that he married, the woman children can go to school, then can send her all to school. Not possible.
One guy say it can't ever. You can't even
I also
do
somebody
that.
said before, say, I promised myself not to love to marry me.
Again, Ellis, I mean, it's
Only
just
because you
difficult
want
to
a
tell.
partner.
It's difficult to say because some of them will say, "Hey, that I'm trying to assist me, helping me." So when he says he wants child,
Yeah, I some
and
there
then
too.
these are some of the disadvantages of the result of going to a married man.
So the particular Brian McGee case now, even if the parents of the girl want to compromise,
Yeah,
the citizens themselves will go and arrest their parents
of course.
because it has claimed the attention of everyone now. So other people are in government because somebody say, oh, the people don't want the responsibility of bigger girls, so they go to small children because small children anything can follow their eyes. You get them small money. Hey.
Yeah, mommy, you're speaking from experience too.
No, but that's a reality.
These are things that happen in
Of course. That's just a reality. So Brian case now, everybody is looking at the police from the police to the court until this particular man can be prosecuted. Seriously. So we said the other day that we're not going to rest until something is happening or something happened in the particular Brian case. So the first thing the police were the first yesterday to and the president has suspended him.
I think something happened already.
Yes. So something is happening, and in fact, I like the way that it is progressing until Brian is prosecuted. Because this one, even if like the whole country that just made the thing hard for even the family if they want to compromise.
I want you like keep pure embarrassment. They can't even.
They are not embarrassed. So if
institutions are into this,
of
issue.
Course. So if they were considering compromising a particular case, now it's not possible. Because citizens themselves, like I said, will go and arrest the parents.
Because again, the beginning of the criminal investigation spoiled the whole thing. Can you imagine what the old man was saying? The police asked as if he has David Minister McGill's number.
Yeah.
So is he going to be responsible to do that investigation?
So they want to also follow the call log to see if McGill called this girl.
For me, it can be a possible investigation. They can go ahead, but
no,
the request of going all the way for DNA to so you want to denounce that of the report from the hospital as well. And this is why getting this so difficult with respect to the investigation.
That US embassy come out with the DNA. And I believe it will be that straightforward stuff.
Yeah.
They will do it. But if it proves that I'm McGill, then they'll have to show exactly who did that particular thing because they already confirmed, already know that the girl was raped.
Yeah. The particular person who did it.
Yeah, the girl was raped. So the girl should be very sincere to say that yes, indeed, it is McGill. And the girl already said that it is McGill.
Yeah.
Brian's McGill. Not in Natana.
Somebody can be calling money to justify. I like that explanation. You just made clarity. Let's know the particular McGill.
So
the man photo says all on Facebook now.
Yeah. Oh, everywhere. In fact, when Immersion posted the president's decision to suspend, and they put the president's photo in viral, somebody said, "Why must you put the president's photo? Put that rapist photo."
Some people don't want to use. Some people don't want to use allegation. In fact, the jail called a rapist. Seriously. Somebody who dared to give youth development empowerment.
So it has been established. It has been established. It has been proven that this girl was raped. But by whom? And that's why the police is putting in for DNA.
Yeah, now due diligence. They can go ahead, no problem.
So that is it. Like I say, I wanted to talk about the Brian Monday, but this one that's really very important that came out, especially with the suspension of him. and to face his full investigation is good. And that was done by the president. So *799 *9# is the code. Make sure you don't start as subscriber, and you stand a chance of winning $10,000 Liberian dollars this morning. And today is 200 per transaction. If you use 200 LD, or if it's US you want to use, that's $1.50. And multiple transactions make you to win that's 10,000 Liberian dollars. So I'm trying to give out $1,000 to someone to top the person's count, because we're seeing that he or she is topping the chart. So I'm about to send $1,000 to this person and see what is. Okay, it's ringing. Yeah, let me try this 2 times. I've tried one already, so let me try this one. If not, I'll go with answer me. Anybody that answers, definitely you're gonna get yourself $1,000 this morning. So *799 *9#. Make sure you are those subscriber. You have 200 LD, $1.50. That equals *799 *9#. You see that the currency, if it is LD, is number 2. When you send it, you'll be asked to put in the number of tickets. And when that is done, you also the number of tickets, how many times you want to play. So if it's 10 times, you put in 10 at once, and 2,000 will be deducted from your account. Okay, so I'll go for another draw. Do another draw. This number is not answering.
What they put missing a late log this morning.
Yeah.
Found one too.
Yeah, so let me do another one. Yeah, we have so many numbers here, so we don't have to keep calling one number over and over. So the one is 0. So
I love the numbers.
Yeah.
0, 0, 0.
Yeah, we want to hear the best. Oh no. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
May I have one response ever?
No, with him, my man.
The man hearing it already.
Oh, maybe do the cash giveaway.
Yeah.
Man, I see now your number is stopping the list here. So I'm sending you $1,000 first, and then you can do the transaction. Because today you're giving 10,000.
Okay.
Yeah, don't give up, man. Play your
The
busy.
message no time.
Yeah.
So I just send $1,000.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. The message no time.
No
We
time.
can hear a lot of fun of this small time.
You want to add it up. They've been listening to the reading, and sometimes
you see,
some
man,
ignore.
no time.
So it better.
Remember,
no
Mr.
time.
Aloy, ask for it name. Yeah. So *799 *9# is the code, and 200 Liberty or $1.50 US. You stand a chance of winning 10,000 Liberian dollars this morning, and if possible, this mail will get somebody the day before. Person receive 1,000 as a frequent player, and then turn around 4,000 already.
I tell you.
So that's how lost. So Brian McGill, we are on you until we see the end. They disprove that on you, and then we'll know who did it.
And for me, I understand something has been done already. He's
Yeah.
been suspended.
Yeah. So the process, the real
Yes.
process is starting now. Yeah, the real process is starting now. So let's see how it goes. So somebody, Nathan Sumo is also watching online. As women should be prosecuted. The unscrupulous RG should be dismissed. Oh no. So this from Nathan Sumo, who is watching online Facebook. So we are also live on Facebook. Blaze Online TV is BLAZE Online TV. So you can go there, you watch. If you want to follow us online, you also go on YouTube. We are also on YouTube, Blaze Online TV as well. So you can now call us on 07779079007. We don't want on serious men to call, because if you abandon your child or your children because of situation, they mean you say now, be male enough to show the responsibility of your children. Don't send your children to other people. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
This is Lauren from the Borough.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask about the baby kid. How is it girl?
14 years.
Oh, I can be a parent too.
Why you bring the parents?
You know, as a parent, you give a phone has less than phone. Every day or every week, you guys share all that. For me, I little people. Every day or every night, the new share on me as a ball. Every day, every evening, they share me they share my food. Because do this when we get food, they share on nothing.
Okay. I see. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, sometimes, Stevie, the what you just said, you will be having your child in the house. You can buy everything for your child, but this time around, you see brand new phone in your child's hand.
Yes.
You are not concerned about that.
New clothes.
You see your child bringing bag already to the house. You get your child get money in her hand. You are not even concerned where this money is coming from. Where does she get the particular money to buy that kind of phone in your hand, and you are the one responsible for her? But you say, "Oh yeah, my child feeding the horse." You relax. You don't care to ask. Then when it goes wrong, it becomes problem. Good morning, Lasana.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Well, thank you. My name is Lasana Thomas Shankar. Conversation, Magibi County. Now, before I get to issue, because we are discussing lengthily, your second talking point on parenting, right?
Yes, yes.
I mean, if you look at by far the entire West Africa, I put together West parenting, and anyhow, you see the baby mind, the baby when you just going in the street, and she will call that woman a big woman. You will not believe something until you move around. Sometimes when we talk, people will say, "Well, how you manage to do?" Because I can, no more used to walk around and see things for myself. There's a center in town, I don't know whether it's still operating on a high note called Popo Bus Stop. If you go there at night, you see children, 14, 13, 15, all in the street prostitution. Whereby prostitution is not legal in the country, but how they got into it when you ask someone, oh, the person went with me in the village, promising my parents I will go to school. A human rights violation. What the government doing about it? Nothing. Sometimes you see small children selling water in the street, going between cars.
Yes.
What the government doing about it? Nothing. The only thing the government focusing to collect revenue in which people that are coming from the state. Nothing they will do about it. You complain tired. So most of these things happening in our country because the country is a challenge. To face that bro, that's small thing. To face that bro is very, very difficult. So parenting in Liberia is very high because we're not working. And most of these small children coming on and they're too active more than the parents.
Of course.
So it will take them time. So when you beat them tired. I guess example in the community I'm calling living, they don't beat the children tired. After beating them, they'll go back and do the same thing the parents beat them for. So it's difficult because in Liberia, government not paying anybody to take care of anybody. Like in America, you get a child who gets money for the child in Europe, but yeah, you have to struggle and feed the child. So when you see the child going differently, you want to beat them. Other people in the interior too, they're not doing anything. They just sitting. When somebody can't convince them, say, I will make the child go to school, they see the child and get a child. I will burn my child and give it to somebody.
And in fact, they will turn about they can't even check on the child.
Why
reason other people been calling that, oh, I want for my son to come in. So I said, no, you born a child, take care of the child. That is the best thing. You have to look at the child. You have to train the child the way you want. If you bring a child and the child go wayward, you say, oh, I sent the child to my brother in there, and then so thing happening to my child. Then it will be family problem. So everyone should learn how to struggle to take care of their children. Most of the children in the ghetto today is because of single parents.
Seriously.
Single parent, like just parent a woman and go. The woman have to take care of the child, and the child going ghetto, the child end up being a prostitute because the woman said I get money to support the child. So I think too there should be a law that will say if you pregnant a woman, that should be a compulsory marriage. That's the only way this single parenting will end in the country. Because some men in the town they get four, five children by different mothers, they not get time, they still born going.
And they're calling their children fatherless.
Yes. I only my child 5 years. So these things have to be put into place. There are stronger laws in other countries. When Thomas Sankara then came to power, they put stronger laws down because at the time A lot of girl children are getting pregnant. So they say when you pregnant a girl child, the amount of time that girl child will not go to school for you too that pregnant that child will not go to school. You will stay home. You will go to the market and buy food for that child, cook for that child to eat. So it reduces the pregnancy. So more young men are focusing on education. So Brian issues, you can see how friendly the police is now with Brian. They will say, oh, he corresponding with our investigation, in coming through, in doing this one. But let's say former Lisu President Vani Ali Gaza may spend 2 years in jail on rape allegation, no fact. They just collect him straight South Beach.
See?
So if you go to a case around small thing in the town, people have to protest. Now, the man, there's a pre-trial detainee. You say the man rape, but get the man to court to exonerate himself. They delay, but today, they see Gwale Komo. And they see Gwale Komo today saying that Brian is responding with police investigation, so he should be going to the police station, whereby on the darkness, they are trying to work with the parents to see how best they get with change or tune. But you know, human rights people are already getting into it. They are very serious about it.
Can you try it?
They are very serious about it. So this thing will not continue to happen in our country, and all we should not fight for equal rights. Those will call for peace, but when there is no equal right and justice, that peace is not stable. So we should also fight for equal right and justice. Thank you for the discussion this morning.
Thank you, Lasana. Good morning.
Yeah, morning. How's the morning?
Yes, the morning is okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Daniel Pumudu calling from Juba Bianco FM. Let me commend you for the topic under discussion this morning concerning about the raping case. For me, I would like to know whether this guy that been reported about the raping, whether it is since it happened, that the day they get reported, or he had take time before she could come out with it. Second, I'm not supporting or rape, but the way I'm looking at it, in future or even now, we are already facing some problem that only few people know. Reason here is I didn't answer that the more child are below or 15 is wrong, but when somebody is above 15 or 16 or in 17 years, to me, I'm sorry the law have been passed, but I don't look at it to be too bad. Reason here is that if you check in the street, you will find almost 35 to 40% of our girls below 16, 17, they have children. They are born. And when they are born in the age of 15, 16, who you think, and they are born with, or they are equal, no boy picking, no picking the motorcycle, and nobody will not keep them. Who you think are responsible men that will go to a girl now that you want to marry, they are going to have almost 2 to 3 living children? It's not too bad. The government had already passed this law. But sometimes again, don't look at it. Children are not sitting down. To what my brother is saying, when you travel at night, you see those girls in the street 13 to 14 years old, looking for men. Some of them say even the woman them below or above 50 years, they're not able then. So you think that kind of woman, who the men you think that will marry her tomorrow? At the result, a lot of them will be without men. So there's in some cases, not all now, in some cases, sometimes when men you do and then repeat. Let government force you, you make sure and send that child to school, let government monitor you from high school to college level, not that person should be put to jail. To me, what am my other suggestion? That I am looking at. Because if you say the woman should be 18 to 19 years before she know about life, and they get really no life in her 14, 15 years old. She feeling had 2 living children, but they live who not able to take care of her. With the parent, you know the kind of problem good, and that woman bringing those children in their parent home, that trouble will be on the mother and the father to take care of those children. So people are suffering also. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We appreciate your call. Call us on 07779079070, 07779079070, 087 These are the numbers to call and be a part of the discussion. You see, like we're saying, your daughter came from school. You saw her with a brand new phone. You saw her with new clothes.
Yeah.
You didn't ask.
And knowing that you didn't give her money.
Yes. The only time you will start to ask when you see her pregnant, you want to know who impregnated her. But at the time you were seeing she was bringing the money in the house, you never asked. Good morning.
For you.
Call us on 077-907-907, 077-907-907. These are the numbers to call and be a part. Listen to the song, Stevie. Listen to the song.
Eddie King.
Listen to this song. You living the calling your children fatherless.
The message moving across to all the father them. Someone carry your child for number why abandon them. As soon as they can be just successful, then you proud of them. Knocking your chest, I'm a child, why you not sponsor them? Why you were happiness, say you ready to cherish them. As soon as they move for you to change your mind, you care for them. They ain't responsibility, say ready need to stop. You know you meant to get child and stay down to your horse. They say you want a child, but if what you get want a heart. Then Baratana, I'ma say I'm speaking to my past. You can't be living when they say your children fatherless.
Ego, Stevie.
My man, that's Akunjo.
No, not Akunjo. Call again Eddie King. Good morning.
Good morning, Blaze. Good morning to our journalists in studio.
Yes, good morning. Go ahead. We're okay. What's your name?
I'm Nathan Small Johnny from Pagapin Junction.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, concerning the rape case, by what Dad just said, he's only a person right, but let's look at justice. If you're ordinary man, how you to do that? You won't look at him on that side with jail him, he be beyond bar, why investigation is going on.
Yes.
But if it happens to someone who is in higher government position, then you want to bring that judgment in. For what reason?
That's my point.
You see the problem?
That's what we're saying.
So let's look at the justice. Let a man try to go on that prosecution so that ordinary citizens will say, but if they can do it, that particular man, I know that if I go there, I won't even succeed.
Yeah.
You see the problem? Yeah, you see the problem we have is if we say something, let's say out of justice, we are demanding the justice. This is just how they seem with the coercion issue. The father about the RG. For now, he's preaching that he's trying to justify the rape allegation. But when the problem about when the issue about CDC party headquarters being inflated, he made a statement that he's not the one he's not the one responsible for the invasion. When they receive order from court, so he has to implement his detail. Then why he can't just leave it with the court? Let the court bring in the judgment, and then he didn't want to receive the I don't even know how to say it, but then try to justify the rape case. He shouldn't put himself in this because people are trying to look at him now as being unscrupulous in his detail. It's not being fair. You see?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, call us on 07779079007. Let me take this one. Good morning.
Morning, Joshua.
Yes.
Good morning to Talo.
Good morning.
So this is the Oracle, and I join you from my district 6 resident. So I think I've been listening to a lot of the callers. So that's why I agree that the children at this age or in the dispensation, they are very attractive or somehow. So state that does not give somebody the right to sexually abuse them. So I'm a father of 3 girls children that we have respect so much. There are so many women outside there. Once you honor the bell, you below the bell, no matter how attractive you are. I think that should not be a yardstick used by somebody to sexually harass them or abuse them.
Yeah, sure.
Because there are some people who above age but they tie. So because they tie and they're above the age limit, you can go to them because the person is below the belt, or because they have that body posture. It gives you the right to sexually abuse them. We say no. We call on all anywhere individuals. You see, there's like different countries. But let's go in the most civilized country. People can ask me that you might not know if you have not gone there, but because we can read sometimes. Even a government official just being accused of something, you can see the person can resign and open up their time for investigation. That thing happening even in Ghana. Thing can happen. If they accuse you of something, whether you don't you are the doer or not, in a much to clear your name, you can see they can step aside, exonerate themselves, and then facing how they call it. But you're like, bro, officials don't care. They will be exploiting the people complaining. They stay into the same position. I listen to the police RG talk about carrying on DNA. I'm just urging you to keep that DNA to use it on a children. Because you check it out on the children get enough for him. So you want to use DNA for rape, it's better than you do DNA for a children you get. Because when you really go into it, from the children, you call it children enough for him. We got serious matter things to do. You're talking about DNA. How many local persons who are being accused of rape you can carry on DNA?
Yeah.
Let us face and do the reality. Let us be real.
Seriously.
So in as much, I saw the executive marshal one of the things last night. I think I started laughing, and I said it was related. Someone asked me why. The reason is because it was really repulsed. The thing is that 1 or 2 days. If I think I'm going to after 1 or 2 days, he said, "First thing I'm 1 or 2 weeks." Then executive marshal just come out with release. It means that I said they do a bad thing. The day I'm into a position as head of this country, even an allegation you must get out here first. Sit down outside. When you sit down outside, there are people who can go to court. There are people who have been accused of rape. They have spent 2-3 years in jail. They went through the case and then they won the case. They came outside. So it's not something strange. You can be in jail while they do investigation. While you want to go in trial, you can spend 2 years there. You go for the case and stay win. I know people on several occasions made up my friends.
Yeah.
So is that something big? Brian supposed to be in jail. The minute that thing was announced, the minute the recording started playing on the radio, they see what I recording on the LDA boss, that guy from LDA King, and in the LDA boss suspended him. That was the very quick and rapid reaction or response that needed to come from government.
Okay.
But you said the reason why everybody was reneging is because the government did not come out with any official statement. This guy too was taking it lightly. The family too wants to compromise. So all of us too got to be careful. Like I can always say, we are pushing this thing to the letter. The family themselves are playing their coup. We saw civil society group yesterday talking about protesting today because of the police RG statement. So we want to see the family engaged into the entire thing. We don't want for them to put our effort into air. When you cause all the noise at the end of the day, nothing comes out of it. That is my quest. So the children are small. Okay. They are big in body posture. They don't give anybody the right to sexually harass them or abuse them. Thank you very much this morning.
Thank you, Oracle. Good morning.
Yeah. Alex, how you doing? And let me say good morning to Salu.
Go ahead.
This is Pastor David. So, the guys of the ministry, they got a committee. And they are officials of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, responded of rapists. There are so many there. The worst happens when the country needs come. Small children selling their bananas, their oranges, their apple, their co-water. It is exactly what is done to them. Just that sometimes we don't take note, but these children fall prey and victim to these transformations. So the RG is getting professional every day. He's growing every day. The Harvard-trained police RG. The man who Glenda Cooper and the rest of them make us praising. Imagine. This is great for you. The fast action reactionary man is always there. Today, saying they will take their time. Gregory, take your time. Take your time to do it. Even though you told us yesterday that yes, the little girl was being tampered with. If anybody gets sense and can reason and love this country, if it is established by the police that the girl was tampered with, I think it's over time that you close your eyes and drag your man beyond by. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Look, Alex, I will always say, God will benefit us every day. Because
I tell you to pray and say you pray for what?
No. I mean, look, I don't. Now prayer there sometimes it's a wicked thing.
Yeah, but
because
Pastor,
I normally do my one and this fast. I will not
the
stop
Holy
praying
Spirit.
because
The
the
Holy Spirit
government
need to intervene.
is doing the poor every day. So God is at work. He's working for us, and they will see it. The people who stood in the ring, in the water yesterday, exactly that was the day, 2 years that the people stole their country to the cartel. On the 17th of September, they got all in agree. And the words they were drinking people and people water. Imagine they were telling us, but it was cursed that you are breaking on the nation because no more human beings don't drink people and people water. But you drink it. Maybe you saw it was in the spirit of wanting to revive the country according to you. But you landed us in the state of disaster. Mr. Boyka is in the U.S. I'm closing now. I don't know how many weeks before the hunger. Imagine if it was John Weir who have gone to America even 4 days before that program. What would people say about him? The person has left the country more than 2 weeks now. Yes, hunger has not begun. As to whether he's going to attend his medical attention, we don't know. Yeah, Mr. Boyka is not in the country. This is the government. This is the president. All I can say, God is the light.
All right.
It will benefit us every day.
Thank you.
God, thank you. Thank you for our country.
Thank you. Let's take this call. Good morning.
It's not.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Alfonso Tume, and I call you from the Aratu community.
Okay, go ahead, Alfonso.
Yeah, I call to add my voice to the many voices calling on the issue of that rape with the Deputy Minister Brian McGill. Let's say this: the law is the law, according to the president himself. The other day, he said it on the media. And let the law take a course. We cannot have justice being done because it is now a government official. Tomorrow it could be me. I will talking to you on the radio, and I know the system will handle me. They wouldn't even handle me with care. The police will arrest me and throw me in the back of a pickup with handcuff on my hand. But now it's a minister. Let be real in this country. Let rescue team to straighten out things. Let those things, let measure people in places like the next government coming can have into the back of their mind that no matter what you do in the country, no matter what position you occupy in this country, justice must take a course.
Law is the law.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Call us on 077 the cash giveaway is on *799, so you have to start putting your stuff. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah,
what's your name?
Yes, my name is James F. Cohen from Fort Blanc.
Okay.
Yeah, in the bureau, the only way we can have justice, we have to know that it's not about being a minister or government official. It's about la bureau, regardless who you are. But right now, once you don't have position and you are just an honorary, the people treat you different. For my advice, for my suggestion, if someone rapes, it's not too enough to just put them in jail. I believe when someone rapes, even though you put them in jail, but be responsible for that child. Yes, send that child to school, from high school to college, and make sure take care of that child so that child will become better person. Because there are some people who, when they rape them, my dear, when they rape them, sometimes they cause harm for them that someone cannot born. It becomes problem for them. Yeah. So who will take that responsibility now? But the future of that child is also important. Putting someone in jail for me is not too enough. Yeah. They should go beyond the punishing them by taking care of that child and everything. The person should be responsible and not that. They should also be able to even have income for them too. Yeah, because I think when we try to do this thing, rape cases will stop. And the people who also go in the interior taking other people's children, bringing them, because government have not come up with strong law concerning this thing. The people just want to see setting. Government also is weak, but if there's no implemented, I don't think so people will be doing that. Yeah, government have to come up. But the people, they're the same people that make the law and they are breaking the law. So that's the reason why there's so many things that people are doing and things just go that way because they're the people that can make the law and spoil the law. Yeah, for my brother, I think we try to do some of these things. Those who rape, they will stop raping. Put them in jail, seize their account, send their account if possible to the person who they rape. Is taken. The other person benefit. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Lawson,
good morning.
Yeah,
thank you. That's great. Let me say good morning to my big brother, Steven Salem. So, come from the school face as usual. And my name is Lawson. And God says, God shows wisdom. You know, Fair Square, I will say thank you for continuing to bring it up into the Liberian people. Sometimes I say, I wonder why maybe our justice system is very weak in the country. It is because we are not a country by law. Because we observe it in the past regime, people say that the issue of justice system has been swept on the carpet. But the government, the current leadership of Mr. President Bouaka, who's supposed to bring the dividends in our country, we notice that the issue in the justice system is still the same. County or individual, which of course the medical report are already confirmed that they were tampered with. So now the police is general aggressive criminal. I think that now we should arrest Mr. McGill. But I don't know why the people continue to get compromised for this case. If we're in we are the by now. All the media partition, except what they tell me, I mean, even the Jeremiah, all the discussion who are even talking about it. You see the press, you see some of that together. It happened to move after the time in the former Costina talking about to not put me in situation that I cannot handle. It's like the same thing. So the issue of those things, they got to get control so we call the young people. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Lawson. Good morning. Morning.
Hello.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
The name is James Wright from LBS community.
All right, James.
So I guess we are discussing the rape issue involving an official of Ministry of Youth and Sport, right? Okay, so thank you very much. You know, what really makes me to call there is the same issue when Councillor Tiawan Gongro, the former Solicitor General, former presidential candidate, made his comment on it, especially asking the president to instruct the police director threatening to arrest a man. Then my issue here is that Daniel Samuel again wake up and say what the man said was wrong. Forgetting to know the man is a lawyer, you understand the law. Because I understand the law. What you say? What Congress said there? I'm not a lawyer, but I want you to know. The police director were appointed by the president. And according to our law, all people who are appointed by the president must serve at the will and pleasure of the president. So then what the comment that Mr. Samuel got to go and criticize what the lawyer has said. That the president should not interfere. That interfering that you appointed somebody, the president do what it will be done. So you tell them to do why is your will? That is interfering. Why was he, when the president instructed state security and other people to remove people from the EAW junction, and it happened? Which of course I'm not condemning. That was in the right direction. Why he didn't say no? President don't say that. I think the main one I want to say about Minister Daniel Sano, I think he needs to attend some classes. He don't go to one of the university or higher private instructor to give some knowledge on government. Because most of the time, argument can be that somebody who are not come close. To where intellectual issues or political issues have been discussed.